this is Ritika Gurung and you're watching Live 7 and welcome to yet another session and edition of Education Plus. Today we are going to discuss about discipline and we have amongst us in the panel the principal of Edify World School, Mr. Ajay Lal. We have Jyoti Bisht, homeroom facilitator at Edify World School, and we also have the director of Edify World School, Advocate Pankaj Holkar. I welcome the panelists, and amongst us, we have our dear parents who are going to discuss with us and share their views of how we can bring about discipline in our children. Now, what is exactly discipline? Discipline is a way of teaching and making a child or a person, individual, understand that he should behave in a certain way. Now, what is this behavior? What type of behavior he should inculcate and develop so that it helps the student to do well in life, be organized. So let's go to the principal, sir, and let's ask him, sir, what do you think is discipline and how does it positively affect a student's life?
I feel that discipline is something that we all need to inculcate in our lives. And discipline is not about ordering people to behave in a certain way. Discipline is all about learning how you can make maximum use of your potential. Because often you find that students are not using their time properly. That shows a kind of indiscipline. Students are not able to cope up with their problems and are led astray by their peers. So they are taking up things which would be harming them. So we are looking at, as a school, to encourage students to take initiative, to start looking at things very positively, to discuss any issues that they have in their life so that they can cope up with it, and therefore they can become self-disciplined. So it's not about ordering, it's not about telling them what to do, what not to do. It's about values that we inculcate, and it's all about the values that we all want to uphold. So if you want to uphold values that, suppose we say that students have to walk in a line and they should not be touching each other. The value would be that we need to respect the space that every individual wants. Nobody likes being pushed from behind. Nobody likes to be, somebody pushing them somewhere or dragging them somewhere. They want to have a space around themselves where they can express themselves and they are free, they are relaxed and they are standing on their own. Secondly, if we say that you walk in a line, it means that you are not blocking the path of another person. So it's about values that we are talking about, and that's what discipline should be.
Yes. So as sir said, that discipline is not about ordering. It is about inculcating that value and to ensure that the student learns to maximize their potential through this self-discipline. So now I'm going to ask our parents, what do they think about how a child can maximize his or her potential by being self-disciplined, inculcating this value?
I'm talking about my daughter. She is IKID 2. वो कितना समझती है, कितना मुझे बताती है, और शायद मुझे भी जानना चाहिए, मुझे भी समझना चाहिए कि मैं उससे किस तरीके से डिसिप्लिन में लाऊं. मैं ये क्वेश्चन पूछना चाहती हूँ सभी से कि मैं क्या करूं, मतलब कितना मैं उसके लिए हार्ड हूं या फिर क्या करूं. मेरे को ये बहुत कन्फ्यूजन है कि मैं उसे किस तरीके से समझाऊं कि आप डिसिप्लिन में रहो. और मैं अगर एडिफाई की बात करती हूँ तो यहाँ मुझे लगता है कि वो काफ़ी डिसिप्लिन में है, वो चीज़ें सीख रही है, वो मुझे आके बताती है कि नहीं मम्मी इट्स अ गुड थिंग और इट्स अ बैड थिंग. ये मेरे लिए बहुत अच्छी चीज़ है.
मेरी बेटी के बारे में मैं बताना चाहूँगी कि सेजल पहले बहुत ज़्यादा नहीं आता था उसको, बट यहाँ पे रह के उसने फ्रेंड्स के साथ शेयरिंग क्या होता है वो सारी चीज़ें सीखी हैं. और मैम लोगों के साथ कैसे पैम्पर के साथ रहना है, एक्चुअली मैम लोग भी कितने अच्छे से रखती हैं, तो सारी चीज़ें मॉडिफाइड करें हम लोग तो बहुत अच्छा है यहाँ का. तो डिसिप्लिन में है सेजल, और जो भी स्कूल में सिखाया जाता है वो मुझे भी आके बताती है मम्मा ऐसा है वैसा है. तो बहुत सारी चीज़ें हैं. एक्चुअली आई एम वेरी सेटिस्फाइड फॉर दिस स्कूल. बहुत अच्छी चीज़ है कि यहाँ पे बहुत सारी चीज़ें बताई जाती है.
So, as ma'am said, the role of schools and parents in building up this discipline, and I think the school, Edify World School, is it's moving in that path, and children are learning that discipline is not to suffocate them. It's there to help them hone their skills and understand how they can make maximum use of their time as they are learning and building up their personality and character over the years in a school. So let's ask our director, Edify World School, Dehradun, that what does he think discipline, even not just in school but everywhere, how do you think it helps in the success of a person?
थैंक यू रितिका. बेसिकली आज हम यहाँ पर हैं और इट्स अ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट टॉपिक डिसिप्लिन. बेसिकली हम ये जानना चाहिए हमें पहले कि डिसिप्लिन है क्या, व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ डिसिप्लिन एंड हाउ मेनी काइंड्स ऑफ डिसिप्लिन आर देयर. हम बात करते हैं कि बच्चों का डिसिप्लिन होना चाहिए. हमें ये समझने की ज़रूरत है कि पूरी सोसाइटी को डिसिप्लिन में होना चाहिए, जिसमें हम भी आते हैं. हमें भी अपने आप को डिसिप्लिन में रखने की ज़रूरत है, तभी हम आगे उसको ट्रांसफ़र कर पाएंगे. और मेरा ये मानना है कि डिसिप्लिन जो है स्टार्ट फ्रॉम द होम. पेरेंट्स से शुरू होता है. घर में जितने भी हमारे बुजुर्ग हैं वहाँ से एक एक चीज़ बहुत स्लोली आता है, धीरे धीरे वो इनकलकेट होता है, बच्चों के पास जाता है और हम उसको धीरे से आगे लेके स्कूल में जाते हैं. और स्कूल में हमारे जितने भी हमारे टीचर्स हैं, हमारे जितने भी एजुकेटेड लोग हैं वहाँ पे उसको आगे बढ़ाते हैं. तो डिसिप्लिन की जहाँ तक बात है, मेरे हिसाब से डिसिप्लिन बहुत ज़रूरी है और उसको किसी तरह से हम लागू करें. इसके लिए आज हम आगे बात करेंगे, आगे तक इस पर बातचीत करेंगे.
Sir is saying that a child observes. He will not follow you until unless you act and behave the way you want your child to behave. So I'll ask few more parents, what do they think?
मैम देखिए, हर पेरेंट्स चाहते हैं कि उनके बच्चे पूरे डिसिप्लिन में रहें. तो हम पूरी कोशिश करते हैं कि बच्चों को हर एक छोटी से छोटी चीज़ें बताएं कि क्या सही है क्या गलत है. अब वो होता है कि मैम हर एक बच्चे का अपना होता है कि वो कितना एब्जॉर्व कर रहा है. और फिर हम अपने घर में तो बच्चों को सिखाते ही हैं, लेकिन स्कूल जो होता है उससे तरासता है.
मैं ये बोलना चाहूँगी डिसिप्लिन के बारे में कि अनुशासन घर से शुरू होता है. जैसे मेरे साथ मेरा बच्चा रहता है तो मुझे ऑब्जर्व करता है, एंड जब वो स्कूल में आता है तो वो अपनी क्लास टीचर को ऑब्जर्व करता है. तो घर में एक दो लेडीज़ जो उसके लिए बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट हैं, एक तो उसकी क्लास टीचर एंड उसकी मदर. तो जब घर पे आता है तो बोलता है मैम मम्मा मैम ने ये बोला है, जैसे कि मैम ने मुझे ये नहीं बोला है. जैसे होमवर्क करता है ना, तो मैं उसे बोलूँगी नहीं ऐसा करना है, नहीं मेरी मैम ने मुझे ऐसे बोला है तो मुझे ऐसे ही करना है. तो ये एक अनुशासन ही है जो बच्चे को वो चीज़ मतलब वो कर रहा है, उस चीज़ को फॉलो कर रहा है, अपनी मैम को फॉलो कर रहा है. जैसे घर में जैसे मैं उसे बोलती हूँ कि हर चीज़ ऑर्गेनाइज करके रखनी है, तो मैंने बचपन से उसे बोला ये चीज़ ऑर्गेनाइज है, इसकी जगह यहाँ पर है, तो वो वही चीज़ करता है. जैसे घर में वो चीज़ करता है एंड जब वो स्कूल में आता है तो फिर अपने टीचर्स से करता है. तो मैं ये मानती हूँ कि टीचर्स का और मदर का सबसे ज़्यादा रोल होता है बच्चे के अनुशासन में.
Very well said. Teachers and mothers, very important in building up these beautiful children who really need a lot of guidance. So let's move on to our panelists. We have one of our homeroom facilitators, Jyoti ma'am. Ma'am, how our audience has said that teachers and parents combined, they together build up this kind of a discipline in the child. So how you as a teacher in school build up work on this discipline?
बेसिकली मैं यही करती हूँ, मैं पेरेंट्स के साथ हमेशा कांटेक्ट में रहती हूँ. अगर मुझे ऐसा कुछ मैं ऑब्जर्व करती हूँ, बच्चे के अंदर कुछ नेगेटिविटी आ रही है या कुछ ऐसी प्रॉब्लम्स वो क्रिएट कर रहा है क्लास में, तो आई टॉक टू द पेरेंट्स फर्स्ट. बिकॉज हमारे लिए कहा जाता है कि स्कूल, आवर होम इज द फर्स्ट स्कूल एंड अ मदर इज द फर्स्ट टीचर. तो वही चीज़ है कि अगर मदर बच्चे को अच्छे से एक्सप्लेन कर सकती है, वही चीज़ मैं स्कूल में अगर ध्यान दूँ तो बच्चा अपने आप इम्प्रूव करेगा.
Okay, so communication between parents and the school, it should be on a regular basis. So let's find out more what the parents think about this. So sir, आपको कैसे लगता है आपके स्कूल के जो बच्चे का स्कूल है वो कैसे कम्युनिकेट करता है आपके साथ कि अगर कुछ बिहेवियर इशू आया है या इशू आप लोग ने साथ में कैसे रिजॉल्व किया है, कुछ ऐसा हुआ है?
दरअसल जब बच्चा छोटा होता है तो उसको डिसिप्लिन के बारे में कुछ पता नहीं होता है. पहली बात वो या तो घर से सीखता है या थोड़ा बहुत स्कूल से.
See, each kid has to be taught discipline according to the age. So, for a kid like going to IKs or pre-primary, basically their organization is the school, and the school is run by a set of rules. So, it is the duty of the teachers and the school management to ensure that the children they abide by those rules. Basically, that is discipline. Like sir gave an example of every morning the children walk in a line. So every morning they are walking, that becomes a habit. And that is in their subconscious mind. So they are disciplined. The only place where there is no rules is the home. So I hope children can be a little bit undisciplined at home. And what I believe discipline is a habit. It is a habit. You have to form it as a habit and you have to abide by your rules and automatically you become disciplined.
Discipline really is not like a habit. It's not like a order or anything. It's just like a habit for me also, for my kid also, for everyone. Because today itself, I am learning few more principles of discipline. So I think discipline is just like the diamond. Diamond is starting step is a raw material, and all skilled workers has to work on that. So I think we all are just skilled worker and working just like a kid. Our kids, we have to work, means slowly, I am myself, my neighbors, his friends, principals, teachers, counselors, security guard, bus driver, everyone of society, everybody is working just like a skilled labor to work on the diamond. And he became a diamond means that is proud to me, proud to school, proud to neighbor, proud to everyone. So I think it is a habit and everybody is till birth to death. We are just every day to life, we are learning principle of discipline. So this is a habit and everyone has to follow. Then only our kids will follow it. Because my kid is totally observing me. Mom, you are shouting me. No, you should not shout. I will also. Mom, you are just talking me like this too. No, you are saying me too. No, aap just say me so. Aap say me sorry means he is observing me, my society. So we have to first improve ourselves. We have to learn everyday life few principles of discipline. Then only we can transmit it to our kids, our society. And I think we all are responsible for the good society.
So as our parents says that discipline should be not an order but a habit, and children should follow, they actually observe their parents and their elders, and how in society we have to maintain that discipline, and then we can't encourage students to follow us. So let's move to principal sir, Mr. Jalal, and ask him, sir, how do you build this discipline in the staff, and how do you set that example for the students in your school?
Ritika mentioned before that we are talking about values. And it's once we know that we have to have certain value among us. A simple example would be if you go to any marriages in India, you find as the food comes, is there any discipline? And you find people are just rushing and trying to get the first, as if the food will be finished and they won't be able to get any food. And the idea is that how do we inculcate means by setting an example. So if we set an example for others, and especially the teachers have to set an example. So if we are talking about any kind of discipline issues, for example, nowadays students are exposed to media and they are doing lots and lots of things which they should not be doing. Now, how do you stop it? So one example I'll give you. There were some students who had written something on the walls. Now this writing on the walls, if you go to any of our historical monuments in India, you'll find in every nook and corner people are going there and writing all kinds of rubbish. This is graffiti. Now, if that comes into a school, that's not correct. So how do we tell our students? One way that if you really want to tell them that this is something wrong is to ask them, okay, you have expressed yourself, now clean it up. And our students have done it because I provided them paint and they painted the wall. And they did it very happily and they have not repeated it. So that's a very simple example of how instead of getting angry, instead of scolding them, instead of saying that you are good for nothing, we just say this is a value that we want our walls to be clean. So that's a value. And nobody wants their drawing room to be full of graffiti. Any parent who can say that they want their drawing room or even bedroom or any place to be filled with all kinds of graffiti, I don't think any parent would do that. I'm a parent, I'm an administrator, I'm a teacher. And this is how we can pass it on to our students, that discipline is all about upholding values that we all believe in. And when you discuss anything with your students, they will also come up with solutions like this. If you ask them, is it wrong to shout at someone in public? How many of you present here would say, yes, this is correct? Nobody. Neither teacher, nor any adult, nor any child wants to be shouted at. So why are we doing it? So if we don't do it and if we say, yes, we respect you for what you are, we respect you for your individuality, we respect you because you are unique. And I believe every child is unique. And every child wants to succeed. There is no child, whether you talk about children with special needs, whether you talk about physically handicapped children, whether you talk about normal children, any child, they all want to succeed, they all can use their brains, they all think, they all reason, and they can talk to you. Like one of the parents said, her child is telling her, Mama, you shouted at me. You should not be shouting. And the same thing has happened with me too. My daughter has told me once, Dad, why were you so angry? And I had to think about it and say, hey, yes, I was angry and I should not have been. So I just say, sorry Sanjana, I'm so sorry, I just lost my cool. I don't think I should have done it. And there the matter is resolved. She understands and I understand that this is not to be done. So I think by setting an example, we can uphold discipline anywhere. And remember, discipline is not something, like I mentioned to you, that you are forced to do. It's about the values that we all decide, let's uphold these values and let's go ahead and do things differently.
As Sir said, it's a shocker that somebody did something and he or she was not punished. They were not shouted at. It is a totally different approach to discipline. And let me ask some more parents about how they think, what is their opinion about such a reaction to something that children do. Maybe they do it in mischief or maybe in ignorance.
सर हमारे यहाँ पे 4 बच्चे पढ़ते हैं, चारों में से तो मतलब थोड़ा बहुत तो करते हैं मैम, और उन्हें प्यार से समझाना चाहिए।
पहले से तो थोड़ा ठीक हो गई है मेरी लड़कियाँ। पहले वो बहुत शैतानियाँ करती थी दोनों मिलके, अब नहीं करती। दोनों 85 में ही पढ़ती हैं और अब थोड़ा सा पहले से थोड़ा बेहतर हो रखी दोनों।
So all that mischief is being converted into something very creative in Edify. And let's find out from our director again, what does he feel that this kind of energy that children have, how can we positively convert it and make that creativity and polish that kind of talent in our children, which is already there?
That's very right. सभी पेरेंट्स का ये व्यूज़ है और इस पर सर का भी ये व्यूज़ है कि डिसिप्लिन जो है इट इज़ एन हैबिट, यस इट इज़ एन हैबिट, लेकिन मेरा ये मानना है कि डिसिप्लिन जो है ये एजेस के साथ साथ आता रहता है। और मानिए कि हम IKS की बात करें, प्राइमरी की बात करें, सेकेंडरी की बात करें, एडल्ट जब होते हैं बच्चे, तो एडल्ट जब होते हैं, बच्चे होने जा रहे होते हैं, तो वहाँ पे मुझे लगता है कि ज़्यादा ज़रूरत होता है डिसिप्लिन करने की, पेरेंट्स को भी, एज ए स्कूल मैनेजमेंट को भी, और जितने भी हमारे सीनियर्स हैं, जो भी स्टाफ है एजुकेशन के लिए बैठे हुए हैं, उनको एजुकेट कर रहे हैं। तो एजुकेशन के साथ साथ डिसिप्लिन का भी बहुत ज़्यादा इंपॉर्टेंस आ जाता है, और डिसिप्लिन करने के बहुत सारे तरीके हैं। जब बच्चे एडल्ट्स होते हैं, उनके साथ बहुत सारे इश्यूज होते हैं, देयर बॉडीज इज चेंजिंग, देयर मेंटल स्टेटस इज चेंजिंग, द एनवायरनमेंट इज चेंजिंग, और बेसिकली वो शेयरिंग नहीं कर पाते हैं एट दैट एज। तो हमारे लिए जो इम्पोर्टेंट है कि उनको इस तरह की उनकी जो एनर्जी है उनको चैनलाइज करने के लिए वी क्रिएट सम एक्टिविटीज, वी क्रिएट समथिंग इन द स्कूल एंड इन द होम, कि बच्चों को कम से कम दे कैन शेयर विद देयर पेरेंट्स और इन टीचर इन द स्कूल अबाउट देयर व्यूज, एंड सेकंड जो उनका एनर्जी है वो चैनलाइज करने के लिए हम किस तरह की एक्टिविटीज के साथ करा सकते हैं। जैसे हमारे एडिफाई स्कूल की मैं बात करूं, वी प्रमोट एडवेंचर स्पोर्ट्स। एडवेंचर स्पोर्ट्स का जो एक्टिविटी है उससे बच्चे का चैनलाइज होता है एनर्जी का, उसकी एनर्जी आप बच्चे को उसका जो बॉडी माइंड एंड सोल उसको अलाइन करने के लिए एडवेंचर स्पोर्ट्स द बेस्ट स्पोर्ट्स। इसके अलावा इंट्रोड्यूस, जैसे अब नेक्स्ट ईयर वी आर गोइंग टू इंट्रोड्यूस एनसीसी इन द स्कूल, तो मेरा ये मानना है कि हम उसको कंपलसरी करें। पेरेंट्स अगर कहेंगे तो वी डेफिनेटली मेक इट कंपलसरी फॉर फ्रॉम 6 to क्लासेस 12 क्लासेस। तो मुझे लगता है कि ये कैसा वो है कि एनसीसी अगर बच्चा करता है तो उसके अंदर उसके खून में डिसिप्लिन आ जाता है, और वो लर्न करता है हाउ टू ड्रेस अप, हाउ टू गिव रिस्पेक्ट टू योर एल्डर्स, हाउ टू सल्यूट। सल्यूट इज गिविंग रिस्पेक्ट ओनली। तो हाउ टू रिस्पेक्ट द एल्डर्स, हाउ टू वर्क एज ए ग्रुप, कैसे काम करना है, एज ए लीडर कैसे काम करना है, शेयरिंग कैसे करना है, बहुत सारी चीजें लीडरशिप क्वालिटीज डेवलप होता है वहाँ पे। तो मेरा ये मानना है कि डिसिप्लिन जो है इट इज गो हैंड टू हैंड विद द पेरेंट्स एंड द स्कूल, और जो जितना भी कंट्रीब्यूशन है इंस्टीट्यूट्स का वो बड़ा इंपॉर्टेंट आ जाता है जब बच्चे एडोलसेंट होते हैं।
So, as Sir said, involve children in their own idea of how discipline should be, and channelizing their energy to create something beautiful, and in this way, they even inculcate some life skills that are going to be very useful for them. So we have amongst us somebody who's there doing both the roles of a mother and a teacher. So let's find out from her, how does she try to put this discipline in her own children and in her students?
First of all, we are making our children independent, and in that independency, we have to teach them what is do's and don'ts. Do's and don'ts, whatever we are saying to the students, ki you have to not do this, you don't have to do that. So you're helping. First of all, you're helping your friends. You're sharing, and you are taking care of your friends. You're more responsible of your things, and helping others. And if, like ma'am has said, that they are learning to share their tiffin. So if a child is not got, so let me help something. It's not in tiffin, rather than sharing a pencil or a rubber. It starts from school. Mostly at home also, it is like, first of all, we have to give time to our children. Right? And we have to, first of all, trust our students and our children also. And we have to give time to our children, plus at home also to the small ones. Whatever they're saying, we have to listen to them. And first of all, they do mischief, and these are kids, they are going to do mischief. And we have to get time to listen to them, what they are trying to say. Sometimes they grab attention to do mischief. So we need to do something with that first. So we have to take our time for our kids. And once the child is independent, they will know what to do, right and wrong.
So giving them attention at home and in school, and building that trusting them, trusting children that they will take the right decision with all the knowledge or the guidance they're getting. So a lot of things we have discussed today, like how discipline is no longer about ordering someone to behave in a certain way. Discipline is to maximize their potential and to have a communication between the school and the parents in a very transparent way, so that the child really understands why self-discipline and discipline is important for his or her own development. With this, I end today's session. Have a lovely evening. Good night and have a great weekend. Thank you.